Hello, my darlings. Welcome to another week of OvertheWire Bandit. I'm in considerably better spirits today than I was last week. So hopefully I'll get through a couple more levels than I did last week, because that was something. Okay, let's just dive right into it, shall we? Sorry. Okay. So we left off when we last saw our fearless hero. We had just cracked into level 20. He's here. So here are the instructions for level 20. There's a set UID binary in the home directory that makes a connection to localhost on the port you specify as a command line argument. It then reads a line of text from the connection, compares it to the password on the previous level. If the password is correct, it will transmit the password for the next level, Bandit 21. Okay. Let me just read that again. Set UID binary reads a line of text from the connection and compares it to the password in the previous level. So, okay, I'm gonna start reading through the commands I may need to solve this level, because I have no idea what to do here. Okay. Let's see. We know SSH. Oh my god. That's the one that I have saved here. NC is Netcat? Or no? Maybe. Ooh. Specify shell commands to execute after connection. After connect. The string is passed to bin/sh. Oh man. Okay. Specify file name to exec after connect. So, okay, back to the instructions. Let's look up set UID binary first of all. This is what we learned about in the last level. So, well, hello there, Grandmaster Ong. Welcome. We are just settling in here for, I don't know, another round of the shit show. How was your Monday? Yes, I just re-dyed it yesterday. So that is why my hair is more blue. But you know, it fades every time I wash it. Blue is a very hard color to keep in the hair. Luckily, I quite like that gray that it was fading to. Oh my gosh, you're moving. That's a pain. That's a humongous pain, actually. Are you moving cities or states, or just like to a new place, a new house/apartment in the same place? God, I can talk. I promise. Oh, Oh, damn. Yeah, that is a big move. Well, best of luck. Ooh, Arizona to Portland, Oregon. I've never been to Portland. Lots of people tell me that I would really like it. But I don't know. Yes, I'm in LA currently, and I feel just the same. Because I grew up in Jugglers. The ramen here is pretty good, I will say. Well, hello there. Welcome. Okay. So here we are. That is so cool. I did not know that you were in the circus community, and in that case, right on. That should be great to be in like that kind of environment with people who have similar interests to you. I actually was just thinking over the weekend that LA ramen is pretty damn good. And I've never really liked ramen ever, like anywhere else. So it's been a conversion experience for me here. But, oh yeah, I was just talking this weekend about how I wish I had like a single female friend in the entire city of LA, but I just don't. I don't know. See, I never went for ramen in New York City. They probably do because they have really good food of all kinds. I don't know about Boston. I've never been to Boston. But, well, hello there, Mora. For practical work, you mean to practice hacking or to practice witchcraft? I do not have a single female friend in LA, no. I've lived in the LA area for, well, like 4 or 5 months now. I was in Orange County before that. Every friend I made in Orange County bailed at some point. Well, but listen to this. This is very lucky for me. I was in Orange County for like 2 years? No. A year. And a half. Wait, it's 2021. I moved there in May of 2019. So yeah, I guess 2 years. 2 years, because I moved out March. Okay, yes, Mora. Sorry. I'm using a Capture the Flag program by OvertheWire. This is their like beginner set of boxes. It's called Bandit, and so that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm trying to work my way through these. And yes, thank you. This is what I try to tell people from back east who always used to say that I lived in the LA area when I was in Orange County, and it was like, no, not really, no. Like, I guess technically you could call Orange County the suburbs of LA, kind of, but they're just like worlds apart. But yeah, I had like 4, not like really, yeah, I would say 4 like really close female friends that I made when I was living in Orange County, and then they just like dropped like flies, like one after the other. Yeah, it is hard to make friends here because and I'm sorry, I'm not hacking at all, I'm just shooting this shit. I'll get there. It is hard to make friends in LA because I feel like people out here are way more like every man for themselves. Whereas in New York, well, Pittsburgh where I grew up, everyone's like really nice. Yeah. Yeah. And then in New York, people are not nice per se, but people do look out for each other in New York. And I had people who did not know me that well no, because New York is hella expensive as well. More than here, I think. Mora, I do think it's beginner friendly. I was a total capture the flag. What am I saying? I was a total CTF noob when I started at level 0. So it's taken me a lot of Googling, a lot. But I have gotten, I'm here on level 20. And it's been, about like a month and a half-ish that I've been working only once a week on it, though. It's not like I'm constantly, so like three hours once a week of hacking practice. And then after this, I've heard that Try Hack Me has a really good beginner, path. So that's probably what I'll do after this one. But, yeah, people just aren't as, dependable out here. And at the first sign of, any difficulty, it's that's it. Hi, butts, welcome. So, yeah, I had some female friends, and I lost all of them. And then I moved up here, so I'm not even close, geographically to those people anymore, even if we were still on good terms. But I realized over the weekend that there's a girl that I went to high school with who lives here, 20 minutes away from me. And so her and I are going to meet up over the weekend and catch up. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see her. We were in the musicals together in high school and AP English class and just all around. Hello, my favorite teetotaler, the quietest. I'm okay. With some doctors in LA. I have heard of Kevin Mitnick, obviously, but I haven't actually watched anything about him. And quietest, I will have you know, I'm barely drinking tonight. I'm mixing wine into large glasses of lemonade because tomorrow I'm actually going into the office for the first time since I started this job a year ago. So I have to be relatively coherent and not hungover. Whatever you say. Okay. We were just looking up set UID binaries, which is the thing that I grappled with ceaselessly for 3.5 hours last week. So right, set UID are being executed as if they were running under the context of the root user. So that's cool. I have never worked in an office before, ever, in my entire life. Because prior to this, I worked behind a bar or at the club or doing the musician thing. Quietest? I don't know if you're trying to feed me answers, but we're going to behave ourselves and not backseat today. I was in Las Vegas before Orange County and New York before that. So yeah, this will be my first time my first shift in an office ever at the age of 31. That's just how my life has panned out, man. Okay. So finding files. Discover all files with the oh no, I don't need this. Because we already know that that's what this is. It was quite a trek. And I drove. When I moved from New York to Las Vegas, I drove across the country. It was really fun, though. I love to drive, personally. And I took like 2 weeks off. Like, I left myself 2 weeks. Hello, Drake. Welcome. I left myself 2 weeks between when I left like my job in New York and when I was starting the one in Las Vegas. So I had time to kind of like really road trip it and stop along the way and everything. It was a good time. Just completely alone. Like, I didn't even have any pets back then. So, no, hot tub hack machine is later. It's like once we're all a little warmed up. So New York was starting to get to me by the time I left New York because it's really cold and it's really expensive. And I also knew that like as long as I lived in New York, I wasn't ever going to do anything but survive because it's tough to live there. And so I knew that I needed to live somewhere warmer and cheaper where I could still make a lot of tips in the service industry, and Vegas just like checked all the boxes. So I lived in New York City from 2011 to beginning of 2017. So about 6 years. So yeah, Vegas was never like the end goal. I just knew that it was like the next stop. Did not think I was gonna end up in California. I'll tell you that. So this has come as a surprise to me. I am a nomad, yeah. But I've landed on my feet here. I actually feel like... Oh, spring. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Hello, Klaus. But yeah, I actually feel like I'm in a job that I like, in an apartment that I like, that like I could potentially stay in the long term. I was just sick of Vegas, and I was looking for the whole. Thank you. I need to do laundry, so all of my other clothes are dirty. It was not intentional, but I did just dye my hair last night and then wore a blue top. Sort of. Yeah, Vegas sucks. I do not like it there. So after about 2.5 years, I was like, please, anything. And I moved out to Orange County because I had got a job there. That's it. And then up to LA. I definitely like LA better than Orange County by like a lot. Orange County was not my speed. I am not a suburbs person. I started a cybersecurity boot camp in March of 2020. Before the pandemic, I actually purposefully chose the program that I was a part of because they had in-person on-campus classes, and I wanted to go to class instead of studying online because I knew I wouldn't be able to focus if I studied online, which was true. We had 2 weeks of in-person class. Oh, thank you, Grenglin. I did cut my bangs. The rest of my hair is the same length, but I've just kind of pulled it back. And I bleached and dyed it, so. It was terrible. It was terrible. I was so mad. Because then, of course, we didn't go back. I did the entire 10-month boot camp online. But I ended up landing my current job in July of 2020. So, like 4 months into school. And that's when the fun really began, because I was really into cybersecurity before then, but getting that job while I was still in school, and they did want me to finish school, so I was still like training at my current job and learning. I don't know if it's normal. I don't know. I think maybe because it was a boot camp program, Um, well, and the timing was right in a lot of ways. Um, and everything just like worked out. So I really got very lucky with my current position, and I really love the job. So it was a big change, but like a really good one. Because when the pandemic started, I was actually cleaning houses. Like, I was bartending one night a week and cleaning houses the rest of the days. And I was like super overworked and exhausted and poor. I was poor as shit. And then when the pandemic started, I lost both of those jobs. And so I was literally like counting my quarters so that I could buy a bag of potato. Like, it was that level of like impoverished, because I also hadn't been living in California long enough to like easily get unemployment. It like took a long time for all of that to go through, so it was like a little rough there. But I've definitely landed on my feet. And yeah, I think that I had always been interested in tech and cybersecurity. Thank you. But it just, timing just all kind of lined up there last year. So in the same position as far as like transitioning. I should like attempt to do this. Yeah, transitions suck, but in another way, they can be really, really good for you too. Yeah, I mean, that cybersecurity is the way to go because the industry needs people really badly. Really badly. So you'll always be employable if you're like smart and passionate about it. It's a great industry to come into from, because I don't have any degrees or any certifications. So now I probably won't get, well, at certs I might still work toward getting, but I don't think I'm gonna get like a degree at this point. It's like, what is the point? You know? I've already done what I set out to do without one, so. Okay. So, screen. I have used it before, but I just need a refresh. How to use Linux Screen. Oh my god, that allows us to resume the session. Okay, this could be good. You can start a screen session and then open any number of windows. No suggestions, no. Grenglin. I felt much the same, and I honestly still, I wouldn't have known what I wanted to focus in. Like, my job kind of chose for me, so I followed the money. But yeah. Ah, my goodness. BJMJ. I did go to school 3 different times. I just don't have a degree because I started off in like a regular college in Pittsburgh, and then I was studying writing and communications and music and Italian, and then I transferred before I graduated, to a conservatory for performing arts in New York City. That's what brought me to New York. And I did finish that program, but it was just a certificate program, not like a bachelor's degree. And then now I have this like second boot camp program. So yeah, no degree technically. A couple of, I guess they're certifications, but Honestly, I think that tech and the arts go hand in hand in a lot of ways. Especially if you are red teaming, like creativity is a good skill to have. It was not full time. We did one class at a time for like a few weeks at a time, and class was on Tuesday and Thursday nights from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and then on Sundays from 9 to 2. Horrible. It was so bad. I was so tired for the entire, like, what was that? When I graduated, I took like 2 weeks off of work and school. Obviously school was over and I just like slept for days. Okay. Simply type screen, you don't say. Screen sesh, create a new window, start a shell. Yes, yeah, it was part-time, so like 2 night classes, 2 3.5-hour night classes, and then a Sunday, like a 5-hour Sunday class. So technically part-time, but like, oh my god. I don't even know what TMUX is, so I'm gonna look it up. Terminal multiplexer. Okay. Hello, Uwap. Oh, I'm missing the chat. Yeah, Drake, I agree. I will say that the boot camp that I was in did a pretty good job of, like, they covered a lot of ground really quickly, and then it was kind of up to us to, like, self-teach past the, like, basics, which is how I learn anyway, so I have not, in fact, hacked the planet. I am still looking up the commands recommended for this level. Because I don't know how to do this. Oh, attempts to... okay. Like, it's easy to forget that you have to put the work in. I am on level 20, attempting to get into 21. Quietest? No spoilers. I will time you out so fast. We will not be having a repeat of last week. Okay. Rabbit holes are where we learn, my dude. Amoeba, yes, I did. I redyed my hair yesterday. And I think so, yes, UWAP. And for cybersecurity, I should learn a language and coding, but I don't love it. Oh, okay, so for those of you who just joined, we're on level 20, we're trying to get into 21. I'm just running through these recommended commands, or commands that I may need, because I don't know what all of them mean. So, no, I haven't run anything yet. I still was just, yeah, of course, researching and then also talking a lot. There are 34, yeah, 34. So I guess we are more than halfway there. I don't know. I've used screen and not tmux or whatever. Okay, see, this is job control. It's the basic job control commands. What do you do? Run the command in the background. Bring a background process to the foreground. Kill a process. Okay. Okay. Hello, Giffaram. Oh, cool. About Hack the Box. I'll get there eventually. I've heard, yeah, Python is like the one to learn. I did take a Python class in the boot camp that I attended, but I did not pay very close attention to it. And I vaguely remember sleeping through most of the classes, and then, oh, thank you for the cheer, Grandmaster. Appreciate you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I slept through most of those classes, the night classes anyway, and then like crammed for the exam on the night before. I think I used I used an app on my phone to learn Python. Like, I didn't even look at the notes from the class because they were not making sense to me. Okay. Yeah, I do. Scripting is a good thing to know. How does it... This is like what I don't get. It reads... I don't pretend to know how the internet works. I suppose I have a vague, high-level knowledge of how the internet works, but no. To my own network. I don't even know what that means. Oh no, that looks like a spoiler right there. Oh, daemons are also known as servers. So then why... Okay. Computer program that runs as a background process, rather than being under the direct control of an interactive user. Okay. Syslog is the daemon that implements the system logging facility. Parent process of the daemon is often the init process. Hello, Stas. Oh, hey, Grand 90. Yes. What you said. Tubes. The internet daemon, pronounced INET D. Started at boot time. I have heard that can happen, yes. That's what, it's really just like plumbing. Like, that's what tech support is. It's just like glorified plumbing when the ones get stuck in the pipes or something. Okay. INET-D reads its configuration from the etsy.inetd.com file. This file contains the name of the services. Drake, that seems like a safe place for it. Honestly. And it reads its configuration, contains the name of the services. Oh my word, okay. So okay. Oh, here, I didn't read this bit. In the Unix environment, the current process of a daemon is often called the init process. A daemon is usually created by a process forking a child process and then immediately exiting. Okay. In addition, the daemon or the operating system typically must perform other operations, such as dissociating the process from any controlling terminal. Oh my god. I don't know what any of this means. It's going to be another long one. While I proceed to teach myself so I can get through this level. That's fine. That's why we come here. To suffer. Perchance to learn. Okay. So. Well, I mean, the whiskey too. Whiskey is also a good part of this whole. I haven't actually had whiskey on store. You know why? Because I bought a bunch of wine last time I grocery shopped. So I've been drinking wine. But next time, there will be more whiskey, by which I mean probably next week. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Trigger automatically. Others operate periodically. The tangents. Well, that's what. You've come to the right place. I don't know about the yelling. I don't generally yell. But it's not out of the question. That was not. I did not even raise my voice. I just said. Don't. I just said no backseating today. Don't be sad. I still love you. Okay. So, oh god, I forget how it's / SU connect. Let me just reread this again. It makes a connection to localhost on the port you specify. Oh, okay. Okay, so what we need to do is figure out autonomous standing desks. I have not heard of that. But I have heard that standing desks are better for you than, like, sitting desks. But, I don't know. I've never had one. Okay, so. Am I going to be able to tell which line of text? Oh, yeah. I have heard of these, actually, now that you mention it. And, OOWOP, that's exactly the reason that I don't have, like, any kind of muscle soreness or fatigue or anything, apparently, is because during the day I shift positions in my chair so much. And I almost always have, like, at least one leg up on the chair or over the armrest, or, like, I, like, get into all kinds of ridiculous positions while I'm doing my casework, which apparently is good for you. So that's good. Alright, let's just try to run it here. Are you gonna let me type? No? Why? What are you doing? Oh my god, you guys, I can't get text to go into the... Am I drunk? Is my keyboard just not working? Hang on, can I type other things? Yes. This is very weird. Oh, I've seen that exact chair. But see, I feel like I would not actually move it into the various positions. I like that you, that's, yeah, okay. I think that password is still the last thing I copied. Okay, there it is. The connection was just shutting down, that's all. This program will connect to the given port on localhost using TCP. If it receives the correct password from the other side, the next password is transmitted back. Okay. Okay, so I didn't put a port number in. How do I know which port number? I can type. Maybe 2220? I don't know. Could not connect. Well, I guess that makes sense since I'm too much. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that's what I'm saying is that like it's too much work to like move the chair into different positions. I change positions way too often for that. So, okay, can I run what is it? Netstat? For figuring out what all, oh, okay. I don't know what any of that means. Okay, but let me look it up first. Blindly run commands over here. -A, what is that flag that you included? It is not even on here. Okay. Summary statistic. We could use verbose. Maybe not. That might be too much. Multiple flags. That's very possible. Oh, like, it, let's see here. I see what you're saying. So, pause netstat every second continuously. Oh my god. What does the grep do in that command? I mean, I know that grep like sorts things out, but is EST for Eastern Standard Time? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That makes more sense. Okay. Out. Extinct. what am I trying to do? Oh, I'm just trying to see which port I should use with this thingy by seeing what ports are where and what they're doing. But on the local host, so I don't think you can nmap yourself, can you? I don't think so. So, okay. Okay. We'll try this one. Oh, it's essentially the same. We'll show listening ports for localhost, right? These are not pretty. That's what, okay, so I'm on the right track here for once in my godforsaken life. Active internet connections, active Unix domain sockets. These are not useful to me. Because I don't know what any of them mean. Numeric ports. Maybe. Wow, it's exactly the same. Maybe just numeric. Well, we had that as one of the flags before. Okay, so it's the same no matter what flags I use on this command for some reason. Except with netstat-no it says servers and established, and the rest of them say without. Well, if there's nothing listening, then then what port am I supposed to, I can't just like brute force it. Unless, what is the standard port for TCP? I should know this. Oh no, because there's lots. I don't know that this is necessarily going to be helpful, but it's worth a glance. Why isn't it listening? Yeah, I don't know. That's what it's supposed to do. This thing is supposed to connect to whatever. Handy having a list of... Yes, I agree. So this is similar to port 1. Oh, okay. This used to be netstat port 15. I don't know. I'm trying not to go that hard tonight because I mentioned previously, but I have to go into the office tomorrow. Well, I don't have to. I'm choosing to because it's my 1-year anniversary of starting this job, and I still have never been to the office. So I'm going. I'm going to have lunch with the guy who was hired we started on the same day. So, yeah. Oh, so many ports. Okay, what happens if I put... See, what I don't understand is, is this all one thing? And then 2 more things? Or are there 4 things here and then weird spaces? The challenge, we have to... So, okay. Set UID binary. This little SU connect puppy. makes a connection to localhost on the port you specify as a command line argument. So I need to put a port. It needs a port number to execute. And then it reads a line of text from the connection and compares it to the password in the previous level. So we're essentially, oh, wait. We're trying to find the password. Can I run strings on that binary? I don't know. Probably, maybe. I don't know. You think I picked the port right? You mean 2220? Well, no, because this is, where the fuck did I see that fucking, it's like coming back to me, but I can't remember which page I was looking at when I saw this thing. Where, it's here, it's this. But that's different. Okay, I'm thinking of like, yes, 2220 to SSH. Well, that is the first one that I tried, and it did not work. So, not that I can see. And yeah, I ran it just like without anything. So I guess I could run the. I don't necessarily. Yeah. Okay. Fine. What the real question is, where would level 20 keep its own passport? Why do I keep calling it a passport? Where would level 20 keep its own password? Is this like a standard thing that servers do, or is this like a weird over-the-wire thing? Really could go either way at this point. No. I have been watching a ton of Mr. Robot this weekend, though. I'm past. Well, this is what I'm thinking as well. That I just need to figure out how to connect to something. Yes, I am watching it and I'm enjoying it, actually. I got through the entirety of Season 1 already. And I've started into Season 2 as of today. It's pretty good. Can't complain. Okay, so I just need to figure out which port to try. Let's just try. Could not connect. Okay, we're not gonna brute force this. I was just curious because this resembled one of the other. What? No, I'm not gonna go through. I'm not gonna go through every single one of these. Okay, I'm just a little weirded out by this whole netstat. Why aren't you cooperating, netstat? Why? I feel like I'm missing something. Well, if TCP isn't listening, that's... Oh no, it doesn't specify TCP. Or did it? Yeah, okay, yes. On localhost using TCP. So... Oh, thank you for the follow! Not found. Okay, let's go ahead back to the netstat page. Or I guess we could try looking at the man page for this. I don't know if it's going to be any different, but I did. The 2220 port, I tried that one. You mean like the standard SSH port? What is that? 22? Yeah, I guess I could. Okay. It doesn't match the current password, but we can. That was a good call, Quietness. Doesn't match the current password, but we could make it match. Let's see. But how? But how do we make it match? Job controls. Oh, into using Signal. That's so interesting. I had never heard of Mr. Robot when I started using Signal. Did they use it in the show? I would assume so at some point. If you're mentioning it now. Cool. Okay. So commands are read from the standard output. Okay, let's see. I have no idea what this is going to do. Why am I typing this out? I can use the up arrow. Nothing. It does nothing. Solution. Hi, Rooney. Yes, I did do that when I first got into the level. It's just the one file. It's just this guy. As far as I know, anyway. Guess we can take another look. Okay. Give the right. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. And none of you better dare tell me. I will kill you. I will come to you through your computer screens. I should probably not continue that line of thought, lest I be accused of threatening violence. Hello, Cybeard. I'm not clicking anything right now. I'm just reading. Under house arrest. I mean, I could be for all you guys know. Oh, except that I just told you I'm going to the office tomorrow. Oh no, you can go to work when you're on house arrest. Okay. So. Let's go back to looking at... Yeah, that. Yes, house arrest. Facts. necessarily think that this is right. No. This is from... Just realized I'm reading. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, though? This is very relevant. But I'm not quite there yet. Netcat? I think it... I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I tried Netcat. Oh, you mean in conjunction with the... in conjunction with the other command, maybe. Is that what you meant? I don't know. Why did I just hard code that? We don't know. Yeah, nothing. Oh, in general. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it did, I don't know, open some kind of sesh, but I'm not entirely sure how that would be helpful in this instance. Okay. Interesting. Pattern using the blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, I know about that. A fancy prompt. Fancy. Okay, I don't actually think that this is useful. Just curious. Default UMask. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like I've gotten distracted. I feel like I need to know more about these daemons. Network. Okay. Oh, Wikipedia. That runs the background process. This is all very similar information. Sure that will not. Yeah, no. Okay, okay. What do I need to learn how to do? Send to plant the thing. Yeah. No, well, yeah, we do both kinds of demons around here. Did I? Okay. Yeah. Well, I just need to know what how to put the thing. Right, exactly. That's what I need to know how to do, and I just don't know how to do it. So, if I... How would I even do that, though? Like... Okay, start, stop, restart. Ooh, a list of all running demons. Yes, I have. But not in this exact way. Huh. Oh, wait. Do we not have... Do we not have bash as an option? So it is. I know it is. It's gonna be another one of those where I'm like super close for like 2 hours, and then I'll finally just like get it all at once. Okay, let's see. Like, how do I even phrase this? Someone is smoking outside, and it is coming into my window. Not SSH keys, no. Okay, wait. Maybe it is on here somewhere. I don't know. Yes. It's not the great. I mean, I did used to smoke, so it's not like abhorrent to me, but it's not like a nice smell either, you know? Okay. Multiple lines of input. Yes. Yeah, cigarettes. Not, yeah, I can't smoke weed. It is not my friend. Okay. Okay, so this is to pass input from a local file, but yeah, it doesn't give me anxiety, but I do, like, I'm just already such a space cadet without any substances that I space so far out when I'm smoking. And this is on indica and sativa both. Does not matter. They both make me so spacey that I legitimately like stop moving. Oh yes, I know. It's hard to believe. So yeah, it's not a fun time. It's not a fun high for anybody. so that kind of, yeah, it's not fun. But I mean, to each their own. I definitely don't, I would use it if it made me feel good in any way, but it just does not. Okay, this is all SSH, which this is all vaguely familiar, and SSH is one of the recommended commands. But I feel like well, I don't know if it would be career ending. I definitely have coworkers who smoke. I don't work for the government. So. Windows Pinball. That's one I haven't done in a while. Oh, no, that's alright. Grand 90. I figured. Okay. No. The output is in file format. But Netcat is like, I don't even know what to put into it. Telnet negotiation. File name to execute after connect. We don't have a file name. Oh wait, specify, it's literally the first one. Shell commands to execute after connect. So, yeah, no, I got nothing. I still don't understand how. Like, this might get me to the point where I'm able to put something in, but then what command would I use to send the password to this statement? Unless it's like part of the command itself. I'm just gonna do a little more in-depth research on string. Not you. Okay. Okay, this isn't actually being as useful as I had hoped, because I don't want basic, I want a specific flag. Is this the Stack Overflow that we were just at? Or maybe this is actually an exact spoiler. for this exact room that we're working on right now. I don't want that either. Just one line of text over the connection and close it. Huh. Alright, y'all can fight about it if you disagree with each other. Also, what would the IP even be? Can I use localhost for this command? I would imagine, yes. Okay, so, okay. Echo dash n. And then the password. And then netcat localhost 22. Let's give it a whirl. Yep, there it is still. And what is it? Netcat. Wait, I need to run this as hack. Or maybe not. Well, I'll try it this way first. Maybe? Oh, okay, wait, so, wait. What is happening right now? Something is happening. Because this is the file. Can I cat that file from in here? I don't want to fuck it up. I guess if I fuck it up, I can always do the same command again. Oh, no. Maybe not. Alright, now I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So... the binary is asking for something else. Okay. Okay. What if netcat wait, now you're saying that there's a different port than 22 that I'm supposed to be using? Where is that coming from? See, I don't know if since the, well, yeah, but there's obviously, like, something here. I guess it's true. Well, that's the thing. The password isn't here, but we're trying to put it there. I don't think it exists anywhere. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does exist somewhere, but no, we did not find any listening TCP ports because NetStat was being a bitch. So, oh, thank you for the follow. So when we got a response on port 22, we just kind of ran with it. Because I think, like, as long as the port is listening at all, we can put the thing there that we needed to find. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out how to do right now. So maybe it needs a, I don't know. We're just gonna give this a whirl too, even though it's probably not gonna do anything. Yeah, still no. Okay. Well, unless it's just thinking, but I don't think that that's the case. See, the thing is, I mean, we can try, but find listening ports. Let's see. Oh yes, look at that, NetStat, which we've already tried 18 times. Not Windows. Nmap localhost. Can you do that? No, I don't want you to give me the goddamn script. Or the fucking answer. What is this SS command? Okay. Still nothing. I have never seen it before. But we're not getting any responses for either of those commands. So that's not particularly useful. As I mentioned, we did get a response on 22. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to get that string over to there so that it says what I want it to say. this is what I want at all. So I have the ability to specify commands and echo stuff with a netcat connection, which is great. But I need it to do that when I'm running, well, I guess if I placed it there, like, to stay, then it wouldn't matter whether I was using netcat or the setUID binary. Because okay, maybe if I set the setUID, if I set that after -e in this echo command. Maybe? No, it's worth a try. Where does that go syntax-wise? Maybe after the NC? It's not letting me tab it out, which is not a great sign. Where did I put the fucking SU connect? Okay. Okay. That was incredibly anticlimactic. I bet the netcat has the syntax in it as well. Oh no, I was right. Command, flag, option, hosting for. Yeah. Right, reads and write. I mean, this is what we want to do. It's just like how? Like how? There could be examples. No, not really, no. This is all the same stuff. Maybe it's backwards? The pipe, I mean? Around, oh, yeah, I guess that I could try other ports. Why? Why? Did I do this? Let's. Yeah, no, I think it needs to. Echo first, but I guess I could just try it the other way around, I guess. Just in case. Level 20. Hello, Mr. Crumbs. We are doing the things. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, good. I kept all my progress here. Oh, fuck yeah. I hope that's right. No. It just, no. Never mind. Fuck no. Oh yes, you are VIP. I changed a few people. Oh god, I forgot. See, I always forget people when I'm going through. It's not because I don't love you. I try to VIP anyone who comes to streams repeatedly. I just... Okay, no, so it literally just echoed the exact same thing back to me. That's fine. We had to try it and see what was gonna happen. So I guess we'll stick with the other syntax. Maybe. Where was my list of common ports? Well, no, I feel like that could be a very... Oh, you're all so welcome. I feel like we could go down a very deep, dark rabbit hole just trying random ports. I don't understand why netstat is not working, but I feel a little lost without it. Okay. I wonder if... Yeah, I am getting closer. There are 34 levels, so I'm not... I mean, I guess I'm getting close-ish. I'm more than halfway finished. Okay. Maybe... No. Well, because if I put the whole echo command into netcat as a string, but I don't... I don't know. Okay, let's... No, I don't want to search this website. In Linux, please. Wasn't I just here? No. These sites all just say a lot of the same kinds of things. I'm not echoing it from the clipboard, I've just been pasting it in. So, hello, Claw. I don't know, last time I tried to do that, I was not allowed to write anything, like any files or anything in here. Which is why I did not try this time. So... No... is this? Send files. Okay. I don't believe so. I mean, I haven't tried. Like I said, I just in the past have never been able to create anything on here. So. A chat server. So, yeah, I don't have two hosts trying to do this all on itself. So, yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we tried already. That didn't do anything. Maybe I gave up on it too soon. I have been known to do such things. Actually, this might be useful since nothing else is telling us open ports. Oh, thank you. I just re-dyed my hair yesterday. Okay. I think that this command is worth running. Just for shits and giggles. Since netstat and whatever the fuck isn't working. And I can... Let's see. No ports to connect to. Look at this shit. Okay, wait. Redirect the output. This is also for two hosts. Am I? Okay, no, it is a connection to localhost. See, I feel like this whole -L 22 could be useful so that it was listening, but I don't think that it's the same when you're doing all of the work from the same host. I use Lunar Tides. They're smoky blue, and it is my favorite blue dye I tried all of them. Manic Panic, Arctic Fox, Bravana. What are some other ones? But yeah, I like Lunar Tides is definitely the best. In my experience. Okay. Picked it out by name. How so? I actually had my, the girl who used to do my nails when I lived in Orange County. She always had, like, crazy hair colors. Yes. Like orange, like bright orange, and like Kermit the Frog green and everything. And her hair always looked so good. And I was like, how? And she recommended Lunar Tides to me. Okay. I know. That's literally right where I was. So, I mean, I guess we could try. Well, no. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, okay. And then see. No, I can't run that background the command and run net stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, I would imagine it would if I just set it to listen on board 22. Maybe, I have no idea if this is going to do anything. It's going to break it. I'm going to break it. No, it didn't do anything. Never mind. Okay. I don't have a second house. That's what all this is from. Okay, but I'm not quite sure what job control commands are in general. Like, where do they go? What do you do with them? Of a job maps to show multi-process tasks. Okay, we know about piping. Can command to select lines. Okay. So they're literally just a set of commands that do certain things. Ah! Kernel sets. Where did they just... Okay. The disown command is to remove jobs from the job table. So when the session ends, the child process groups are not sent. The shell wait for them to terminate. They thus become orphan processes and may be terminated by the operating system. Where was I? Though more often this is used, the processes are adopted by it. Oh. Okay, so process that attempts to read from or write to its controlling terminal. See, I feel like this could be useful. But I'm just not sure how. Okay. So I'm not being particularly entertaining. I'll try and talk through what is running through my head, but it's going like faster than I can speak. So, what I'm thinking is that there's like a way to set the process using one of these job control commands so that it was still going when I attempt that other set of commands to run the thing. This is why, okay. But where do I put these? How do I use them? How? Yeah, okay. Here's some examples. The ability to stop, suspend execution processes and continue resume. Okay. Maybe this isn't exactly... Show the active jobs. Oh my god. So, okay. I wonder what that does if I just run it on its own. Oh. That's not what I was trying to do. And it didn't do anything anyway. It's kicked me out because I took too long to think about things. That's fine. Okay. Start a couple of jobs. Run the ping command in the foreground to suspend. Okay. So... in that case, but how do I get out of Netcat without closing the sesh? Like, what is stopping it from just closing? Shell built in. Okay. Okay. I need to to get back into this fucking server and stop. Okay. Let's see. There's nothing here either. Okay. We don't need to LS, we know what's here. Now, it's listening on port 22, and what do we do from here? We don't know. We would like for it to listen in the background, but I don't know how to exit here. Without okay. Where's my dog? Oh, thank you for the follow, Groot. My dog is being too quiet. I don't trust it. Okay. I don't know. I can't. I'm wired in. So it was in here, maybe? No, it was somewhere else. To run an interactive task in the background. In one terminal, run netcat, another terminal. Oh, I guess I could use the second terminal, maybe. I don't know why that never occurred to me. And there's this -D option, which I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't, well, no, I don't use Linux as my everyday operating system. My desktop is running Ubuntu, but I really only use it to stream. Like, my work laptop is a Windows machine, and my personal laptop is also a Windows machine. So this is the only time I ever do Linux things, unless I have to do them for work. Okay, so what is that -D option? Do Where are you? It's not on here. Why? Oh, did it kick me off? Under the wire for PowerShell. Yes. Won't I though? Okay. It doesn't know either. Well, maybe it's a Windows thing. I think it might have just kicked me off. Misha. Or Miksha. Because I keep taking too long to do things. Or no, I'm still in. I'm just not doing this anymore. Yeah, I mean, I have worked with virtual machines before, and I could definitely do that with this one. Like, it's got enough stuff, but I don't. Yeah, Netcat died. Oh, you need to enter the command inside the screen. Oh, okay, this is not the Netcat. So, this is more moving parts here. So perhaps I haven't been using -P. Did I use it last time? No. And it worked without it. Okay, so well, okay, alright, let's give this a try. So Netcat, I am trying to figure out Netcat, among other things. I don't know any things, so I'm learning as I go here, which is how I learn the best, which is why I don't like getting the answers from chat. Okay. Because then that didn't do anything. Yeah, also nothing. Well, we tried. Yes. Okay, sorry. What was the question? Right, yeah, we're trying to feed the daemon a password so that it gives it back when we ask. Yeah, I do feel like I'm awfully close, but I... Okay. So this says to use screen. Oh, the date option is not valid anymore for Netcat. Cool. When was this written? What is the date on here? Just like a year and a half ago. I guess that's relatively recently. Yeah, I did look into the Netcat manual a few times. Let's It's not being particularly helpful either. I swear this was in here somewhere. The whole, like, control something process. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Unless, unless I can use this command with the whole... Well, let's try it. It doesn't need those brackets, does it? No, I think they're placeholders. Okay, never mind. Try it. Not sure why they would direct me toward these job controls when they're essentially useless. Right. I take it back. Not useless. Okay, well, but it stopped. I don't actually want it to be stopped. I did not do IT in college, but I work in IT now. Let's see. Jobs. It is stopped. Okay, so then why does it say stopped is what I would like to know. So foreground, yes. Would so if I can't run the oh wait, no, now what am I doing? The whole echo and then SU connect flip this whole thing except flipped. This thing minus the NC. Right. It's okay. So I think that okay. Oh, hello, frogfish. Okay, wait. Never mind. And then more control Z-ing. And then, okay, wait. Once we... Okay. Once again, my mind is moving too quickly for me to talk through what I'm thinking. Silver, I'm not completely self-taught. I have taught myself a lot of things, but I did go to a boot camp program before I started working in cybersecurity. all of this. Oh, thank you, Silver. At one point. NC... No. Echo first. And then the password. And then... Are we netcatting again? With netcat already running? I guess I might as well give it a try. No. Of course it's not. Was that the rest of it? Connect. Oh, localhost 22, right. Maybe? We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so how is, like, background and foreground actually different than just being in netcat? Because it's looking very similar to me. Is there something that needs to be done? While netcat is suspended? I mean, I would think not. Because that's the point, is to interact with it. Listen to this jazzy saxophone solo. It's just giving me hope right now. Okay. Netcat. Pale Horse. The program that I went to did a little of everything. We did like network security, Windows security, a little bit of Python, Linux stuff. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. Honestly, toward the end, it was like kind of a blur because I had already started working at my current job. And so I had a lot going on. We learned a little bit of game theory, and then there was like an actual course for ethical hacking specifically. But I remember not a single thing from that entire course. I was like asleep during it. And no, it's good for my brain to think about something else. Because I'm getting to that point where things are starting to get very mushy. And so I keep fighting the good fight, but it's becoming more and more of a struggle. Okay. So the netcat listener is not quite the same. Damon, is it? No? Let's see. Oh, Netcat as Damon. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I did kind of know that on some level. Didn't I read this already? No, because that's for scanning for listening. Myths. Reads and writes data. Yes. We went over all of that. Yes, Mr. Crumbs. I am planning on getting through Bandit before I do something else, but then I'll work my way through, probably, Try Hack Me after that. No, I don't think that I've read this one yet. Getting this to run on system boot. Oh, okay, I see what they're saying, to run it in screen. Okay, this person says not to. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, yes, but also, like, up until this point, nothing has been, like, super, like, I haven't gotten super stuck on anything. I think there's, like, one level that I've had to split between two streams, and even then it was like I had like solved other levels so this is the first time I think this could be the first time that I make it to the 3-hour mark without cracking a single level. I mean, I still have another 40 minutes, but in that case, I don't think that, I don't think that 3 hours is, like, too long to work on something. Maybe that's just me. And I know that, like, because I wait a week in between streams, it gives my brain time to, like, process things. And I'll probably, I don't know, because I have not tested this theory, but I probably will come back to it next week with, like, less of a mush brain. Just, like, having processed things a little better. Okay. Right, so this is what we were at run and see in the background. But this is different because I'm not actually trying to do any of this stuff. I don't think. As a port listener, okay. Maybe this will have. Find a service, create a stream, sockets, create a backdoor. Oh. I don't know if this is related, but it's very interesting. Oh, Quietest. I didn't realize that you streamed. But yeah, I haven't hosted anyone Or no, you mean host, like, just when I'm not streaming? Yeah, totally. I mean, I haven't, like, collabed with anyone during stream, but yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. What is the date on this article? Because, oh, okay. So, oh no, this comment is dated December 16th, 2020. The article itself, I think, might be a little older because, yeah. Because in more recent documentation, we learned that the D flag was no longer a viable option. But, so E is still in use. That's kind of what we were trying to get it to do before. So I think that this is what it's trying to teach me to do. Maybe. Hello, welcome. We've gotten exactly nowhere. Okay, right, because this is, we're not running it on a target server, we're trying to run it on our own. What is the stream socket? I don't want to get distracted, but I also want to know what this is. Provides a sequence and unique flow of error-free data without... Oh, no worries, Bob. We're happy to have you back. Okay. I mean, this looks vaguely related, but I also feel like I guess it is technically part of Netcat, so it's not, or not part of Netcat, but a use of Netcat. No, I'm not sending, yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't think that this is going to be helpful. Not that. Okay. The goal of the current room is to run this set UID binary and have it makes a connection over the port and then reads a line of text and compares it to the previous password, and it has to match. So we're trying to get the password from this level to be what returns from the connection. I'm just not sure how to put it there. That's what I've been trying to do for the last, like, hour and a half-ish. So, okay. I know, you're telling me, and I'm not drinking tonight. I mean, I guess I've had a little bit of wine and some. I wish should be drinking because clearly my brain is completely useless without it. I'm kidding, it's not. I also didn't take my ADHD meds this afternoon, so that could be a large contributing factor as well. Okay. Well, this is very interesting. This actually looks vaguely similar to what we're trying to accomplish. But I see, I don't think I'm allowed to create files. Yeah. Yeah, well. Okay, right. So we used the -l command to do this. This was in the other set of instructions. Oh, wait, what is this? No, I don't want to transfer file. So, we want it to be listening. I feel like I've said and done the same things at least 15 times in a row. Okay, so we are, have I broken the level into its parts? I mean, yes. Because, yeah, we want to run this command so that netcat acts as a daemon for us on port 22. Then we want it running in the background so that we can do things to it. But what things? What things are we doing? Because, quite frankly, yeah, well, well, why did I use this flag and not output the, what? If I just netcat, no, oh, nothing. There's nothing listening on it already. We've tried netstat and ss and netcat and nothing is listening. So this is why we've set up the listener. At least that by my understanding. How is it still running? Well, We used Control Z, which I guess is a Unix job control thing, to pause it and then start it again in the foreground. But then once we have that, then what do we do? Maybe, since we already have defined port 22, well, I guess it's worth a try. What am I doing? Okay. 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 Or I could just do nothing. What is a listener doing? It is listening on port 22, like we told it to. Okay. I might have tried this already. I'm literally just going insane. Huh, okay. So it is stopped. Why is it stopped? No, where was it? These. What was the error here? No ports to connect to. Here it is. Stop job will resume operation or remain in the background. Will not receive any input from. Oh yes, that's what we want. Is that really like %1? Like number 1. Okay, now it's running. Now, let's try this again. This needs a port defined for it to work. As per, okay. Still no. Okay, let's now destination. Okay. If we remove the SU connect, then it's not going to do the thing that we need to do to finish the level. So I'm not sure what the point of well, SU connect is the file that was given to us that makes a connection to localhost on the port you specify. So it just needs to connect somewhere and read the text that is there. Yes. Destination is supposed to be localhost over port 22, but I've tried like various combinations now. None of them are working. Well, we've just been working with port 22. That's the one that we have netcat running on as a listener. So we need to point that setUID binary at port 22, which I have done. You mean without the echo? I guess I could try. Yeah, it's exactly the same. I don't think. Yeah. So SU Connect is run just with the port number. This is the same result that we... Okay, but the listener is still listening. We just have to figure out a way to get the password into that to be what returns instead of whatever is actually in that file. Yeah, so you need to outline the port, but it's automatically going to, it's automatically going to look for the password in the previous level. So I don't have to outline that as far as I know. No, it doesn't need the password in the command at all. It just needs to know which port to look for the password on. And then it will do that all on its own. That is what it does. It looks for the password. So it's here. It's this. This is the password to Bandit 20 that I've been attempting to put in over and over and over. Yes. Oh man. See, you might be right, but that's gonna. Oh my god. Nikwan Datasai, thank you for the raid! And thank you for the follow. Welcome. I have been banging my head against level 20 to 21, I guess level 21 of Over the Wire Bandit for the last 2 hours and 45 minutes. Welcome, one and all. I don't have anything like super exciting to tell y'all. Just that I do cyber stuff on Mondays and witchcraft stuff on Wednesdays. But currently, I'm attempting to capture the flag. And you know, I think that Quietus may have just fed me the answer, but I'm not, like, happy about it. Because he might be right, but then, like, he solved the level, not me. So, here we are. Right, okay. This listener that we set up is running on port 22. We've echoed that into there, supposedly. Oh, that's very cool. Nikwan, I think, well, burning incense can be witchcraft if you do it with intention, which actually is true of most things. But I don't think incense inherently is witchcraft. It's also just a nice way to make your apartment smell nice. There's a bunch of ways I can solve it. Doesn't make sense. No. No, it does not. Thank you. And thank you for bringing everyone by. I kind of get, like, where we've gotten so far with the whole, like, oh, we're setting up port 22, and I know, like, what needs to be done ultimately with the SU Connect file, but I'm just, like, missing a step. Just missing a step, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, set SSH is on 2220. The suggestion box disappeared. I had one, and then the extension vanished. The extension that I was using vanished, and when I went to re-edit, it was also gone from the extensions page. So, and then I couldn't find a way to edit the poll. So now, it's there's no suggestion box. It just says that there is one. But actually, that does raise a good point. If you guys, on this past Wednesday, we got to chatting about what y'all wanted to call yourselves. And we kind of, I guess, narrowed it down to, like, the hexes because of, like, hexadecimal and such. And also, obviously, cursing people. And then gray hats is more of a hacker term, but, like, witchcraft also uses the same, like, white witch. I guess black witch isn't as much of a thing. It's like a... Yeah, hexes with a 3. It would be like a dark witch, I guess. But then a gray witch is like, it means the same thing as a gray hat. So there is overlap. Purple hats isn't related to anything. So, no. But yeah, there's a... Well, it doesn't have to do with witchcraft, that's for sure. There is a poll on my About Me page. What is your idea, Mr. Crumbs? Wait, about the names or about the capture the flag? Because I would like to take a short time out from the capture the flag. My brain is melted. Okay. Wouldn't that defeat the point of having a listener? Oh man, riveting, I know. I've literally just been like spinning out. Trying to crack this one. I may need to just revisit next week. Because I can't even wrap my own head around what I'm trying to do anymore. I can't. I've done too much brain things already today. I know, that's why. That's exactly why my brain is, like, not doing it anymore. You did miss the braining. And once again, I would appreciate if you would stop putting answers in the chat. Tired though I may be, that doesn't mean that I want to be fed the answers. It just means that my brain needs a break before it comes back to this. So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna answering a question. Wait, are you referring to those viewer reward things? I have not looked at those. I like enabled them but didn't do any customization. So I probably should do that. Oh, yes, channel points to provide a hint. Well, but see, how would I enforce that, though? Because, like, people do that all the time for free. So, like, I guess we'd have to be really strict with the timeouting. Because it's like a gray area, you know? Like, when it goes from, like, suggestions to just straight up answers. So, yeah, I don't know. Right. Big fan of tribes or of this channel. I won't be offended if you say anything. Okay, all right. Okay, let's take some notes on level 20. What was the other level that I did this for? Oh, it was the one with all of the zipping and the unzipping. That was the other one. And aw, you're so sweet. Hunster, I appreciate you and thank you for coming by and being so supportive. Move. Hello. Welcome. I'm just about to give up on this capture the flag. I've been, yeah, well, you always say that and then you never do, so it's fine. I'm used to it by now. Okay. Cat is a listener on 422. And -L 22, then Control Z, just do a background process. What was that command for it to be running? Oh, that is not what I typed. Well, we're both looking forward to it. It was, yeah, %1 or something. Go, yeah, background. %1 to start. Listener. Yes, I will in a second. Just so I finish typing these out before I lose it even more. Okay. To start the listener, still in the background. Then what? We don't know. Very frustration. Okay. Maybe something with echo. out is to put the password onto the netcat listener so that when we run su connect pointed at port 22, it returns the password instead of whatever else is in that file. Or this could be completely wrong. Figure it out. Any port besides 22. Why? These notes are so helpful. Do you mean try everything on a different port or just certain parts of it? Well, actually, you know what? No. That's true. There are tons of ports available. Okay, so it's really just like an aesthetic thing is what you're saying. It doesn't actually make a difference whatsoever. Okay. Could also use any other port for this process since the boys don't like the aesthetic of using 22. Okay. I think that's enough notes. That's enough notes for now. Okay. God. It is, what, 9 p.m.? It's 9 p.m. Oh my god, look how empty my whiskey fund is. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been particularly entertaining this evening, so understandable. But on Wednesday, you know. Okay. My god, my brain is still like spinning with capture the flag stuff. And I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm going into the office tomorrow. Like, I'm going to an office to do office things in an office. It's going to be really weird. I have to figure out what to wear. You're all invited to come with me to the office tomorrow. But yeah, I have no. Oh, remember how I said earlier that I have no clean clothes and that's why I ended up in this shirt? Well, I have to somehow find something to wear to work tomorrow that's not dirty and looks like borderline respectable. So that's going to be a fun challenge. Other than that, I don't even know. It's going to be so weird to be away from my pets all day. I don't think I'm going to like it. You're right. I'm sure if I just roll up in robes. I didn't give up. I put it on pause until next week. God. I'm going out for lunch with the guy who I started with a year ago. It is our 1-year job anniversary. So we're celebrating. Yeah, okay, you can go fuck right off. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So, yes, okay, what else? Nothing exciting has happened to me since last Wednesday. I've done a lot of sleeping. I wish I had things that I could, talk about on stream. But the fact of the matter is, as per my tarot reading, stating that I needed to take a serious break, I have been resting. I have been taking a rest. So yes, nothing else, nothing new or reciting. I can't even speak. With the audio out of sync? Oh no. I don't have any drop frames over here. Hasn't been all stream. That's wild. I wonder why it's doing that. Maybe something to do with Twitch itself. I do have my air conditioning running, as usual, though. So, and there's like a pop filter on my microphone, so it shouldn't be too noticeable. Is it out of sync, like the sound is behind, or the sound is ahead of the video? Oh, thank you for following, Rabbit Ear. Sound is ahead, okay. Weird. Did I migrate to Stream? No, I have always used Stream Elements. I actually use a combination of Stream Elements and Streamlabs and OBS to get all of the stuff that I want. So, like, I built all of my overlays in OBS, obviously. But the Whiskey Fund is a Streamlabs widget. The chat box is from this entirely other website called Pixel Chat or something like that. And my alerts are, I think, also by Streamlabs. But then Stream Elements, I think Stream Elements is the page that I have synced with my donation link. So all of the little, like, scrolling, no, it's the other way around. All of the little scrolling stats in the stat bar thing are individual widgets from Stream Elements, but then the donation one is linked to Streamlabs. So it's a little of everything over here. Just a beautiful hodgepodge. But I did recently, I was fiddling with setting up, like, chat commands through Stream Elements, and I ended up with, yes, that's definitely on the list of things to do as well. But what was I just saying? Okay. Apparently there's a list. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, there's like enough of you guys. Speaking of stream elements, I have a sponsorship offer through them to play Raid Shadow something. I am obviously not a gamer, but I'm considering doing it anyway. Could be fun. So, were I to do something like that, I'd probably squeeze it into a Monday night stream, or maybe a little of both. I don't know. But yeah, that could be in the near future. It's just there's like so much shit to set up. And as I believe I have mentioned, I do have a full-time job outside of streaming, so it makes setting these kinds of things up a little bit challenging. Not challenging is the wrong word. I'm just like out of energy by the end of the day and the end of the week to do like stuff. So we'll see someday. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Indeterminate. All right then. Yeah, I'm sure that I would as well. But that could be part of the fun of it, you know? It's just tuning in to watch me be miserable at something else. That's just what this stream is going to turn into. Just tune in and watch me be bad at things. I could, that's true. So you can experience firsthand how bad I am at things. From within. Unless I actually don't know what the gameplay is like. Like if it's like well, I don't know. Is it like open world, or is it more of like a path that you follow? I don't know. I guess there's a mobile game as well. So I'm tempted to like we are done with the room for tonight. My brain is officially fried. But I took some notes for next week, and we'll pick it back up when I have a little more brain to spare. A bit quiet, huh? Maybe because I've scooted back. How is that? Probably better. I'm considerably closer to the camera's freaking out. Okay, everybody calm down. Excellent. I know. Oh my god. Well, but if I don't have it on autofocus, then like, what? It's not like I can manually refocus every time I move. So. Yeah, I feel like I move around too much for that to be a plausible option. So, maybe at some point I'll get a better camera that doesn't have such trash autofocus. But for the moment, well, I mean, I didn't crack it. I think I got very close to it, but it just ultimately, like, the details eluded me, and I couldn't get to the point where I could, like, grasp anything mentally. I was right at a point where I really needed to be grasping things mentally to put together, like, that final combination of whatever. So it's gonna be much better for me to finish it next week, I think. Yeah. Yes, Uwup, I have thought that same thing. But I don't have a ton of desk space, actually, because this is like kind of a vintagey desk. It's very small. So there's I could not fit anything chessboard sized onto this desk. There is, I can see maybe a spot behind the microphone. But like all of my mic is on an arm that's latched onto the side, like clamped onto the side lip of the desk, so it doesn't take up any. And same with my monitors are on like those a dual like gas. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's nothing that's resting on the desk other than my keyboard and my mouse, because there's just so little desk that I've attached as much as I can, like, to the edges of the desk, so that I don't need to make room for like stands and stuff. Well, actually, I live in a very small space, so I like having a small desk. Like, the setup that I have now works for me because it fits everything and it doesn't take up a ton of space in my apartment. But that does, obviously for tarot readings, it's not ideal. I could probably get like a little side table. That is a large desk. I wouldn't even know what to do with all of that. Like, what do you even need it for? It's not like we work with paper anymore and need to keep things sorted. So do I. I also work from home. Let me see. I actually have the dimensions of my desk saved. Yes, you do. Yes, and I actually did read all of it. It was good. I liked it. I actually had never seen the movies when I started reading the book. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, right, the dimensions of my desk. My desk is 46 by 18 inches. So it's little. It's like, yeah. It's little. But I don't have anything to put on my desk ever. Like, I don't need surface area. Everything is on my computer. So. Is having a tarot cam really a need, though? Is it a need? I don't think so. And I probably could configure one. If I really had to, I could scoot some things around, but it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, well, see, I only use this desk for work and for streaming. So I am not here when I'm not doing one of those two things. unless I'm working on the stream in some way. I am not, no, I try not to be in front of my computer if I can possibly help it outside of work hours. Because we need mental space from the things that we work on, similar to today's box. Yeah, burnout is a very real concern, and I have definitely... Yeah, see, I don't think that that's good either. I like to use my phone for, like, I guess sometimes I do use streaming apps on my phone, and then I carry my phone around with me, but I'm not, like, watching. I'm, like, doing other stuff and mostly listening to whatever show I'm watching. I do have my personal laptop set up by the bed so that I can, well, I don't have a TV either, which is probably, I live relatively minimalistically tech-wise. But yeah, I have my laptop set up so that I can watch TV from bed. And that's pretty much the only thing I use that machine for, other than creating and exporting clips from Twitch. Thank you for the follow, Frogfish. So yeah. Also, I prefer if I can be away from screens. I don't read as much as I would like to, but I do listen to a lot of podcasts while I'm up and about. Because that doesn't require any screen at all. Can't believe I have to go into work tomorrow. This has never happened to me before. Yes, I have to. I made plans with my coworker to go to lunch, so I can't bail on him now. But I also don't have a meeting until 10 a.m. So just go for lunch. I could, but I want to see the office too. And it's going to be a good day to go because no one is going to be there. Well, no, I mean, all of the meetings are virtual, so I could zoom into them from anywhere. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to be there right at 8 necessarily, which is good. Because this morning, I had an 8:30 meeting, and I was supposed to present some stuff to some of our department heads for like some improvements that I had ideas for and stuff like that. That I had been talking with some of the development team about, and they wanted me to talk to the managers about it and like give them the lowdown. So it was like I'm like presenting this idea to my superiors, and I was like, I need to wake up early and like, you know, shower and have a good breakfast and like get dressed and put makeup on, and like, well, no one came to the fucking meeting. It was, I guess, like somehow some other meeting for the managers had been scheduled that morning, and so no one who was supposed to be in the meeting I was presenting at were at the meeting. So there were still like 2 other people, and they recorded my presentation. It's just like a short talk, really. And they're gonna send it around. So I like presented it to like 2 people. And I didn't even have to turn my camera on, so it wasn't like I needed to get all ready or cute or anything. But I did, yeah, I don't usually do that. I do get dressed in the morning, like, but it's the whole, like, hair and makeup thing that I would need to do to actually feel presentable to go to the office, I do not bother with when I'm working from home usually. So, yeah. I tried to wake up early this morning and could not do that. I set an alarm for 6:30 and couldn't get out of bed until like 7:30, 7:45 almost. So I had like 45 minutes to walk the dog and get ready and get on this meeting. So yeah, I usually am really good at waking up early, but I just couldn't do it this morning. And I don't even have like a good reason. I slept a lot this weekend, like I said, and I was in bed at a semi-reasonable hour last night. But yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking tired, y'all. Like just base level of exhaustion. Yeah, 4 is pretty early. In the summer, well, I tend to wake up with the sun, regardless of when sunrise is. So in the winter, that's like 7:30, and in the summer, it's like 5. But I've been really tired. Oh, you know what? This morning, I woke up right at like just before 5 a.m. And like I had just managed to fall back asleep when my alarm went off at 6:30, so that's probably why. I had such a hard like. And then I had weird dreams about a library full of antique books. And I was very sad to wake up from that. Oh, I am definitely one of those people that goes to bed when they're tired. I love sleeping. I'm not usually much of a night owl. But I manage. On stream nights. It's actually funny that I made a living in the nightlife for like 6 or 7 years when I am not naturally nocturnal. Yeah, there is definitely something to be said for the nighttime being more peaceful. CTFs at night. I mean, I guess. Okay. We're getting to about the 3.5 hour mark. So, I'm gonna see if there's someone we can raid. No, not today. Who is streaming right now? Oh, a lot of people actually. I'm surprised. See, I cannot do that. I'm useless without sleep. Completely useless. I guess Bash Bunny is streaming right now. Do you guys want to hop over there? been to a lot of her streams, but I keep meaning to go. Good night, Pale Horse. Yeah, I hate staying up. Are you heading out to Uwap? Well, good night to you. So, alright, do you guys want to bail and sleep, or do you want to try and raid another channel? It's up to you. It is a little on the late side. For y'all on the East Coast especially. Oh, okay. See, he's not listed on my... Oh, shit. With the people stay up. Yeah, I don't know why RWX Rob isn't listed as an option for me to raid, because he is definitely someone I'm following. Ah, there he is. Okay. He's just not listed as an option in the raid options. Okay. That's fine. Okay. We can put it to a vote. Bash Bunny is playing Apex Legends. RWX Rob is doing, I don't know, Bash stuff apparently. Okay, we have a vote for Rob. Should have known. Yeah, he is great. He is great. There is a reason that I host him all the time. Okay, so far 3 votes for Rob. And none for Bash Bunny. Speak now, or forever hold your peace, my darling viewers. Alright, we have 4 for Rob. I think that this is the general consensus here. So, alright. No. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and raid Rob. Everyone be nice and say hi and try and hang out at least for a little bit. And thank you all for coming and watching me struggle for another 3 hours. Y'all have been great. And I will see you maybe on Wednesday. And maybe on Monday. Or, I don't know, maybe never again.
Actually just finished